Hey everyone, welcome back to another Drop Command devlog. If you're new here, Drop Command is my passion project. It's a hybrid between a first-person mech combat game, sort of a tactical army commander game, and a grand strategy empire builder that spans an entire star cluster. Since the last update, I've been really focused on deepening both the scale and the polish of the game. This update touches everything from performance and visuals to the empire management AI, so let's dive in. First, I'm going to start with something that isn't quite so flashy, but it makes a huge difference, and that's some performance changes. In the last build, the game was rendering an average of about 8 million triangles every frame, and that's kind of a lot. I've managed to bring that number down to just 2 million by removing 2 cameras and reworking the way targeting displays are rendered in the game. This means a better frame rate and a smoother, more responsive game. The minimap also got an overhaul. It no longer shows full terrain detail, and that is a downgrade, but the performance savings are massive. And since the minimap is there for tactical awareness, and it still performs this function just fine, I think the trade-off is worth it. Alright, now on to something a little flashier, the dropships. Dropships have always been at the heart of Drop Command, and now they've had a huge visual upgrade with a brand new model, and they finally have their own weapon systems. That means your dropship isn't just a combat delivery system, it's a direct contributor to the battle. And VTOL wings, they used to just start deployed on the battlefield, and that worked before, but it didn't really feel quite right. Now they streak down from orbit before joining the fight, and it completely changes the vibe. Watching your reinforcements literally descend from space is a lot more satisfying, and a lot more cinematic. The campaign layer of the game has seen the largest leap forward. To start with, the galaxy now has empires. Factions that occupy star systems, expand, fight each other. You'll be traveling between stars using warp gates, encountering empire fleets, and even clashing with planet champions who will act as powerful bosses defending their worlds. It makes the star cluster feel more alive. You're not just jumping from one disconnected mission to another, you're carving your way through a galaxy full of rivals who have their own ambitions. And those ambitions aren't just for show, because the Empire AI has gotten much smarter. They'll recruit units to build up their fleets, they'll construct infrastructure on their planets, research new technologies, and unlock Empire-wide upgrades. They don't just sit still either, they'll be expanding throughout the star cluster, making the galaxy much more dangerous as time goes on. On top of that, empires now interact with each other diplomatically. They'll form alliances, sign non-aggression pacts, or even declare war on each other. Depending on their behavior settings, some empires will be opportunistic and backstabby, while others will play more honorably. That means your campaign won't play out the same way twice. Sometimes you'll be caught in the middle of an escalating war, other times you might be able to exploit rivalries and sneak in under the radar. Of course, it's not just the AI that's gotten new tools, you've also got proper fleet management now. Before heading into battle, you'll be loading in dropships and organizing your VTOL wings. That layer of preparation gives you control over the forces you're bringing to each mission. It turns every deployment into a strategic decision. Are you bringing more tanks for raw firepower, or lighter units for mobility? Maybe you want to bring your ace in the first wave, or maybe you want to hold back and keep them alive. Combined with the cinematic new orbital deployments, your fleet is now a real extension of your strategy. And of course, I've been adding tons of new content to flesh out the gameplay variety. The galaxy now has 29 new planets, that brings the total up to 49, nearly 50 unique planets to fight over. There's a brand new equipment hardpoint, Hardened Plating, which lets you beef up the survivability of your units. I've also added 4 new weapons, the Auto EEC, the Auto MG, the I Placer, and the L Placer. Each of these adds new tactical possibilities, from rapid-fire suppression with the Auto EEC to precision energy blasts with the precision laser weapons. There are 2 new units in the game, the Onager Hover Tank and the Zunder Light Tank, and on top of that there are 10 new variants of existing units, such as the missile variant of the Dodo, the sniper variant of the Dragonfly, and so on. The point is, every new mission can feel different depending on how you and your enemies outfit your forces. Looking ahead, I've started work on the player skill tree, which I mentioned in the last devlog. It's still in the design phase right now, but the idea is to give your commander persistent upgrades across the campaign. Maybe you specialize in logistics, diplomacy, or direct combat. It's going to add another layer of long-term progression on top of your fleet and empire decisions, and it'll help you to customize your personal pilot as you go throughout the campaign. So yeah, that's the state of Drop Command right now. The star cluster has grown, the AI has gotten smarter, the dropships and VTOLs feel more alive, and performance has been massively improved. It's really starting to feel like the game I've had in my head since day one. It's a seamless blend of mech action, tactical combat, and cluster-spanning empire building. As always, I'd love to hear what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments. It really helps me to prioritize where we go next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next update.